good, you definitely can go straight to the company and buy.
Yes.
Why would you need me to come and handle that for you? If you go to the company straight, there's no third person involved. They don't have to pay me commission. Definitely the company would take care of you because they don't need an advisor to represent you. But because there's a gap, nobody actually understands the gap. That is when I got a job to do lah.
Okay.
So, and when I educate people about it, they can relate. Then I think the perception is dealt better lah now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the people who say dia orang tak nak insurans, they are actually on the long run, it's a loss for them lah.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're not protected lah, like you said.
Of course.
So I'm pretty sure what you said was just one part of it.
Oh
The
yeah,
hospital
very small.
experience.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot more issues,
Yeah.
right? If somebody doesn't have insurance. And macam you cakap tadi, what you said was regarding medical card, yeah.
Yeah, medical benefits
And the
saja
other
lah.
one is a life insurance.
Yeah, there are many kinds of insurance. In fact, we can split it to two. One we call general insurance, then one we call life. General is what probably you would have dealt. Car, housing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, anything happens to the property and all that, that falls under that category. But my focus is more on life insurance, which takes care if I'm no longer around. And if I'm around and I fall ill and I'm unable to perform at work, and when I'm ill and I need hospitalization and doctor's treatment, yeah, so these are the categories. So there are many aspects to insurance lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I think to put in a nutshell,
Yeah.
untuk cakap dengan ringkas, guys. Banyak orang kat sana, luar sana, bila dia orang beli kereta, dia mesti ambil insurans.
Yes.
Mesti punya. orang
Compulsory
ambil.
kan?
Compulsory.
Yeah.
But when it comes to their own life, sometimes they don't buy.
Yeah. So which
So-
one has a better value, a car or a person?
life, right? Your life. So that's the sad part lah.
Yeah, that's a good thing to say because that's one way that people have to let go of that perception now.
Exactly.
That people are willing to take even insurance for phone nowadays.
Yeah.
Phone comes in with insurance.
Screen to crack. Yes.
And a car. And a lot of people say like, no, I don't need it. Yes, of course we don't need it. But in your car, you have spare tire. But that doesn't mean you pray for your car tires to break every day. Similarly, you have windscreen insurance, or any kind of car-related insurance. You don't take the car and pray and say like, I want to exhaust that insurance. I want to use the insurance. That's why I want the car to go wrong. It's just something like a spare tire for you.
Precaution
to keep
lah. For umbrella, like for rainy day.
Absolutely. So that one you keep it for car, but this one you have to just work towards your life lah, your own. Yeah.
Correct. Okay, Kavita.
Yes.
So I'm sure in insurance there's a lot of products that you guys are selling. So produk yang I tahu ni macam hibah, medical card.
Yeah.
So boleh kah you share sikit what other product, or maybe you share like what is the very in thing right now, what's the best product you are selling besides the medical and the life lah kan. Semua orang tahu benda tu kan.
A lot of people know, but again there's still a lot needs to be known also lah. So what you say is correct. A lot of people think macam insurance means medical card, but that's not the only thing lah. Medical card, life insurance, or one more thing we call as critical illness insurance lah. These are the most basic form of insurance. Thereafter, there's also wealth insurance. That means in the event, if anything happens to me, is my wealth protected? And then there are people who have money and they want to pass it down to many generations later. So there are also product catering, and that's the in thing that is happening in my company right now. So there are class of people who have a lot of money, but then the money is probably channeled into traditional things like buying a house, buying property. But the truth is nowadays not everybody is enjoying taking care of a property.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I have elderly people who said that they buy a house, if anything happens my grandchildren will take over the house. But the grandchildren are not even in this country. They go and study overseas and they don't want to come back, and the house is just left abandoned. And then on top of that, you kena macam bayar cukai rumah lah, management lah, the house is run down, you kena service lah. So not sure whether that is the only direction. So for people of this group, they have a special product where grandparents or parents can pass their legacy through 3 generations.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the growth of funds is actually very good.
Okay.
So this is one of the in thing that is happening in my company. And if you want to know more, you can contact me for that.
Okay. So you can buy insurance today,
Yeah.
and then the benefits you punya third generation akan dapat lah.
Yeah, it's more like wealth accumulation lah.
Wealth accumulation.
Yeah.
Okay. So if somebody calls you up, what do they ask for? This thing that you're selling, what is it called?
Actually, the policy is called Great Multi-Generation. That means it passed on to few generation.
Great multi
Generation wealth, yes.
Untuk third generasi lah, guys. So, this is the first time I'm hearing. I didn't know.
Oh, it's actually a little bit hot selling product, and it's only available in my company.
Okay.
So it is highly sold, and many people put in a lot of money for
When you say
that.
my company, it's Connect X only?
Connect X is the agency that is managed, but I'm affiliated with Great Eastern Line.
Great Eastern. Okay.
Yeah. So that is the company that is offering this product.
So in whole of Malaysia, only Great Eastern je yang ada produk ini lah.
Yes, for now.
I see.
Yeah, I don't know whether a few months later people watch and then they go like, no, my company also has, don't take me ransom for that.
Tak ada hal.
But at this point of time, that's one product that is very highly selling at this moment of time. Yeah.
Nice. So you see, people's mentality, they were preparing for the third generation.
So there are a class of people who have surpassed all that. It's no more just
This
taking
must be
care.
all the wealthy people.
Very
right?
wealthy.
So,
Also people who have concern, like grandparents who says like, I want to pass something to my grandchildren. This is one of the thing. Yeah. Because if you have like 100 eggs, you don't want to put all the eggs in one basket.
yes.
Yeah. So this is one of the basket that you can park in. So, and our company is Bank Negara regulated.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything is monitored. Everything is audited. So your money, and my company is running for more than 115 years. So having all this history, if you were to park in other kind of financial avenues, we are not sure how guaranteed the money would be there. At least this company has shown a good track record, and your money is safe with us. Yeah. So
Is this one of the oldest companies, Great Eastern?
yeah,
in
Great
Malaysia?
Eastern is the oldest insurance company.
the
in Malaysia.
oldest?
Yep.
They're the otai lah. Okay.
They are the what do you say, otai lah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, in Malaysia lah. Yeah.
Alright. Okay, Miss Kavita. So, let's say seorang ni nak join sebagai agent you as a fresh agent how much can they make lah? As in anggaran berapa dia orang boleh commission dia berapa boleh dapat. Yang ni ada basic gaji
Tak, kita ada dua types of contract lah. Ada yang offer basic gaji, tapi you kena fulfill the monthly requirement for you to enjoy the basic gaji. But the usual way that how we entered is purely based on commission.
Yalah, sales must be commission
Yeah,
lah.
it's definitely
So,
based on commission.
as a fresh agent yang baru nak join insurance ni, berapa dia orang boleh dapat lah as a commission? You know, that's a golden question. You know?
Yeah. It's to be honest, dia macam open check lah. If you want to earn 10,000 ringgit every month, I can teach you the way to do it. But on an average basis, somebody who comes into the business and they can actually maybe sell one policy a week. By end of the year, to earn about 3 to 5,000 is very doable.
3 to 5,000 a month.
Every month lah. Yeah, every month.
Oh, okay.
It's very doable. So within 2 years, you can actually see a 5-figure income. But again, it's all based on the work that the person is willing to put lah. We have agents who come in, they just want to explore and they not very serious. They are stuck with maybe 1 or 2,000 a year. A month.
Okay.
But on a general basis, to make 3 to 5,000, if you do the simple work, just very simple work, it's very doable within a year. And then thereafter, your income grows, because insurance industry is one-time sales, 6 years income. Yeah, so I don't have to. That's why I told you, compared to the previous industry that I was involved, photography and all that. Kalau I'm there, I'm present only, I make money. But insurance is like I already sell for a few months. Then there's a month I don't work, I get the commission paid out because it's a 6 years base commission.
So if your customers are just paying, you get one customer, and he's paying for his insurance, you make a commission.
Yeah.
So you get one customer and you keep on earning money for 6 years.
Yeah, 6 years. But every company has its minimum requirement of business lah. I cannot sell one policy and maintain that for 6 years.
But I just want to understand.
Yeah, but that is the ideology.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think
So
business you lagi
Deva,
baik.
you take an insurance, let's say from me, and Deva is continue paying your policy. Deva's not going to meet me every time. Deva's not going to hang out with me. But you are paying, and it's not like I datang and collect your money every day, every month, and all that. It's auto deducted.
Okay.
So your payment is going through, and I enjoy for the next 6 years.
Oh, very good business.
Yeah.
Right? Very good business. It's better than mine.
Yeah.
For me, satu kali kasih kereta, satu kali lah dapat itu je.
Yeah.
You know, but
yeah.
this is good.
Yeah.
This is very good. I think people out there maybe they don't tahu kot. Kalau
That's
tahu,
right.
I think everybody will come lah.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you keep on adding more and more clients for the next 6 months, it's like a snowball effect.
Yes,
lah. Betul
absolutely.
tak?
It's a cumulative
Wow.
business lah. Yes.
Wow, very nice.
That is why I stick through lah for 13 years.
13 years.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So, is it okay to share with the clients how much
Yeah.
you make in a month?
Oh,
Okay. No problem. No problem. If you don't want to say, you don't like to say. No problem. Because I'm sure
Then
people
after
want to
that,
know,
everyone is gonna come to my house. It's like, Kavita, let's go out for a drink. You know, it's on you. I heard that you're making this much of money.
Okay. Some things cannot say.
Yeah.
Faham.
But I definitely make a very decent income lah. If I was, I always say, of course, every industry has its noble and respectable in its own way, and of course, there's nothing against all of it. But in my industry, if I were to stick in my previous industry, lecturing, I think by now I'm not sure even I can come close to 5-figure income.
Okay.
Yeah, but I crossed that 5-figure income many years ago. So you can actually estimate
After
roughly.
how many years of doing insurance, you managed to cross the 5-figure?
Okay, ideally I see my agents are crossing 5-figure income within 2 years.
Okay.
But myself, because I was a very slow part-timer lah, I was studying as student, and also I wasn't really very involved. And my father very sayang me one. He don't want me to go and run and chase after or focus so much. He just allowed me to do in my way.
Okay.
So I think I reached it probably about 4-5 years in the business. Yeah.
Okay.
About 5-figure
Starting off as a
income.
part-timer.
Part-timer.
But your agents who are full-timers in within 2 years lah.
Yeah, within 2 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty good actually.
Yeah, that's the average lah. There are people.
Average.
There are people in the history that within 2-3 months they have actually got the 5-figure income.
Okay.
I personally know a girl, but not in my agency. She's with another agency. She's only now she's 23 years old.
Ah.
But back then I knew her about 2 years ago. She's only 21 years old.
Okay.
She was a student, but she had the burning desire lah of making an extra income. So dia betul-betul kerja keras. Beginning bila dia join industri ni, dia tak ada kereta, tak ada apa-apa. Dia akan ambil bus pergi Kedah, ambil bus pergi JB. She's like that crazy, and she wanted to make a mark. And within 3 months, I think she already made her 5-figure income.
3 months only,
Yeah. And she bought her first car
Wow.
a few months down the road, you know.
Okay.
Today she's very successful, still
Okay.
being in the business. So we have seen many success stories lah.
Okay, that's good.
There is no way that we can say that a person go on loss being in this business. And this is one of the business that my father has made many millionaires.
Many millionaires.
Many millionaires.
Oh, okay.
Yes, there are many legendary people in this country. Insurance was one of their stepping business as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a sunrise business lah.
Sunrise business. That's the key word,
Yeah.
Sunrise. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Kavita, let me explain to you a little bit about car rentals, yeah?
Yeah.
Because you're a big shot yourself.
No,
So normally,
I'm growing to be there. Hopefully lah, hopefully. Yeah.
so normally what I do, I can cari director, CEOs, all of them, and I'll educate them a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I'll tell them, kalau you nak beli kereta, number one, you gotta take the loan under your name. You know, and then you gotta do maintenance, you
Yeah.
kena buat servicing, road tax,
Yeah.
lagi wear and tear, macam you cakap, susah
Yeah,
kan?
yeah,
kadang-kadang
yeah,
kan? So, benda-benda ni dia macam too much things to handle.
Of course.
The minute you beli kereta, you keluar dari showroom saja, you punya kereta punya value dah drop.
Yeah, betul.
So it's safe to say that a car is a liability.
Yep.
Correct or not?
Yep.
Yes. So that is why I am educating people to don't buy a car. Just come and rent.
Yeah.
You, if let's say your G63 that you like.
Wow. Yeah.
You go back there lah. So the G63, if you have to buy such a car, the car can be like what, 1.2 million. If it's a Brabus edition, It's gonna be like 1.8 million.
Wow.
So the down payment you gotta put can at least be 500,000,
Yeah.
half a million.
Yeah.
And then road tax plus insurance for a year can come up to about 50,000 easily. Kan?
Of course.
And then you want to change the tire, big 22-inch tire,
Yeah.
run flat
Crazy.
tires. You know,
Oh,
it's
now
expensive.
you're like giving me all the heads
I'm
up
giving you
lah.
the figures,
Yeah.
so you understand.
That's right. That's
To change
right.
4 pieces of tires, you're gonna look at about 12 to 15,000.
Crazy,
Brake
right?
pads, 4 pieces of brake pad. Each brake pad will cost you about 3.5. So there goes 14,000 there.
Wow.
And then to maintain the car, service the car, susah kan. So apa yang Dewa provide kepada semua orang kat sana tau. You orang bayar sewa saja. Maintenance, insurance, road tax, apa-apa masalah dengan kereta, semua Dewa je bayar.
Servicing everything.
Semua servicing, semua I bayar.
Nice.
So it's like a leasing lah.
Yeah.
Instead of you buying your car, you come and lease from me.
That's true.
You come and lease, you use the car 1 tahun ke 2 tahun ke. In this time, all the expenses I will take care. Tire change, brake pad change, semua saya buat. And the best part you don't have to take a loan under your name. So
Okay.
your name is fresh.
Yeah.
Use your name to get a business loan or to buy a house.
Yeah. To do
Something like
other
that.
things lah.
So don't beli benda yang jadi liability lah.
Yeah.
Beli macam rumah ke apa tu, asset lah kan.
Yeah.
So that is why I'm surviving in the industry. I'm taking it in a different turn.
Yeah.
I'm going and telling people the way I rent cars is actually for monthly, for yearly. That's what I do.
Yeah. You're beating different kind of perception on people lah, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm also like I said, I'm educating.
Yeah.
Like how you also educate people to buy insurance. I'm also educating people to make people understand lah. Of course, it's very nice to buy a car, spend your money and buy a car, 1.2 million, for example. But I'm saying, just come and rent the car.
Yeah.
We can talk a deal. If
Yeah.
you're going to take for long term, I'll nego habis-habis lah, tak ada hal. And use that 1 point something million to go buy a beach house.
Yeah.
You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
wow.
There you go. That's what I'm doing,
Yeah. So like Deva, you have been talking so much about me and my business and all that, right? So what does it take for you to manage this business? Like, how do you handle these people on a daily basis?
Okay.
Yeah.
So my business, kereta.
Yeah.
So you have to jaga the kereta. So my cars have to be in a tip-top condition. Tak ada masalah.
Yeah.
Baru I can rent it, right? So bila kereta tu tak ada masalah, orang yang sewa tu dia happy. So my way of first step, what I do is I maintain all my cars.
Yeah.
Like for example, a personal car that you have, maybe every 6 months or 8 months you maintain satu kali kan. So all my cars I maintain every 3 months. I check the brake pad, check the tire, everything. I make sure everything is good. And on top of that, I also do coating and cleaning my own cars. I have my own product. I've formulated my own product.
Oh, nice.
Because I'm a very picky person lah. I can make sure produk yang I pakai ni dia tak pudarkan warna, and it really does the job lah.
Yes.
So that's the first step. Make sure your product that you're selling is tip-top and good condition, so that the customer will not complain. Okay, second step is how you deal with the customers. So macam saya pun, I face macam-macam yang customer lah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Macam-macam yang customer. So some of them want to nego the price a lot.
Of course.
Nego sikit-sikit boleh. A lot means I tell them sorry, I cannot.
Yeah.
Something like that. And then basically my job is a lot of PR. Macam mana kita boleh connect dengan orang, how we keep our PR skills.
Yeah.
It's just not like renting a car to them, telling them you drive safe, and then going up.
Yeah.
No. You gotta learn how to be a friend. You gotta learn why he likes the car. Do you know, I'm one of the only companies in KL yang akan betul-betul interview customer tau. Sebelum I bagi dia, I akan duduk dengan dia orang, I akan interview. Kalau dia orang first time customer lah, why they want to rent, what they like about the car, have they driven such a car. And then I ask them drive the car juga, pusing-pusing nak kereta, I nak tengok macam mana dia orang boleh ke tak boleh ke. So in that small time that we have, I will ask them what they do, who are they, joke around. So you faham tak, dia orang boleh connect lah dengan saya. So that's how I do my PR skills.
Oh, very nice.
So once they're renting my car, also I'll message them. I personalize each message, send to them. Do you like the car, boss? What do you think about the car? Would you like to try a higher powered car next time? Macam tu lah.
Nice.
So I cannot tell you that my business is a simple business.
Of course.
You just give the car, charge a price. No. For Deva, it's a different step. For me, I always want to connect. So once you're close with the customer, word of mouth lah. Dia orang akan bagi tahu kawan, kawan akan bagi tahu kawan. You know, that's how I get the customers.
Yeah.
And one more thing is I have customer loyalty rewards.
Oh,
Yes.
wow, what's that?
What's that? What is that? You know. So what I do is untuk setiap perayaan, Hari Raya Cina ke, Hari Raya ke, Deepawali ke, I'll always give them some presents.
Oh, nice.
Hamper or some gift box, you
Yeah.
know, something. And once in a while, I'll give them special products. You know what I'm saying? Now, products meaning my cleaning product lah. I got coatings and all that lah.
Yeah.
Then sometimes I book a hotel, a nice Airbnb in KL. I'll give the keys to my customer.
That's very nice.
They don't expect.
Yeah.
Suddenly I knock on the door and I say, boss, you know what? You've been a very good customer for me.
Yeah.
So today, Deva remembers you. So here you go, boss. I give them the key and then they'll be like, hey, what is this? I say, boss, this Saturday I already booked a nice place for you. So you and your wife, you go there lah. It's for you. They're shocked, you know.
No, of course.
But people don't do that.
Of course.
So the thing is, you have to be different.
Yeah.
So I have a little bit of skills in PR.
Nice.
Because, you know, I also went through a tough time.
Yeah.
You know, I've done a lot of jobs. You know, I'm a people person. I mix with a lot of people.
Yeah.
So macam tu lah, the
I think
experience.
I think it's very similar lah. You also value relationship.
Yes.
And I also value relationship, and I think that is a little bit of a fundamental thing if you want to do well in the business.
Betul.
Especially when it's long term lah kan.
Yes, because car rental is a service industry. Insurance also is a service industry.
Absolutely.
So in a service industry, you must be, you must have very good PR skills. If your customers they like you, they'll keep on coming back, and they themselves will recommend.
Absolutely.
Up to date, I don't have any customer, touch wood, who complains on me.
Nice.
That's the thing lah.
Nice,
So I'm
nice.
proud of that, you know.
Yeah.
I'm proud of that because a lot of people who do car rentals, so one way or another they'll have some sort of problems, some sort of customer complaining.
Yeah.
With me, no. Everybody's happy. If they're unhappy, I'll make sure I will do what I can to make them happy. That's the thing lah. That's the thing that
Nice.
I'm proud of myself.
Yeah,
for
of course. Yeah. You should be lah.
Yep. Okay guys, kita dah sampai masa untuk tamatkan podcast yang seronok ni. So, Kavita, before we end the podcast,
Okay.
What advice would you like to give to our listeners out there regarding insurance and financial well-being?
Okay. I think it's a golden advice that any insurance agent would probably advocate lah. Is never wait lah. Never wait. That we are always like a ticking time bomb. We don't know what is in store for us tomorrow, and sometimes people have plans like I'll do this later, but the later may never come. So my advice is, if you have loved ones, even if you don't, and you love yourself, make sure you go and get yourself your insurance well, and also even if you don't do it with me, get it with the trusted insurance agents out there. Yeah. That's my advice. Yeah.
Good advice.
And what about you?
Okay.
If you want to say something to your listeners out there.
Okay. Simple je. Dewa my advice selalu. Kita kena ada passion, guys. Do what you love and have passion for it. And no matter how susah situasi terjadi, don't give up. That's the main thing I would say lah. Because in my life I've been through a lot of problems, a lot of tough, difficult situations.
I'm sure.
But one thing lah, I make character. One thing I always follow. Whenever tough times happen, I'll tell myself this is not the end. We gotta fight this and go further. So with this mentality, I tak boleh cakap I dah berjaya sangat dalam kerjaya lah. But I'm going there. I know one day I will be big. So you need to have a very strong passion and believe that you cannot fail.
Yeah.
With that, whatever work you do, you boleh berjaya.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. The belief, right?
The belief.
Yeah,
Yes. Okay guys, dah tiba masa untuk kita tamatkan podcast pada hari ini. It was a very good podcast. I learned a lot from you. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, thank you for having me today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, it was a very good insight lah.
I was the first one in Rent Wheel podcast today.
That's why I said this podcast ini adalah podcast yang bersejarah.
Very, very happy.
Alright. Thank you for coming here and enlightening us with all this knowledge.
Thank you. I hope I've done something good for the people out there lah.
Yes. So guys, kalau korang nak tahu lebih maklumat tentang insurans, carilah Kavita.
And kalau nak cari kereta sewa mewah,
Carilah Dewa.